Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and you are probably getting tired of this little video, but I think I even found a way to do it even faster. So if you haven't stayed tuned, you don't really, well, you need to learn how we made this shape. But I'm going to try something else. I'm going to incorporate what my math mentor said. But I'm going to grab this first, and this will save a step, I think. We're going to Control D and make a duplicate and rotate that to the center. And we're going to rotate her at 15 degrees. Now I'm going to get a 2-point line and hit P, put it in the center of the page. It's not quite long enough, as you can see. We need to get at least to that part. So just grow it and then hit P again. And then we're going to angle it we're going to make a duplicate. We're going to angle it so a lot of times that'll happen. You do make a duplicate of it, you're to beat 7.5 degrees. Now here's kind of the key that I think, well, actually I need to make this line even longer. It needs to go all the way through. And then I would always hit P to make sure it is, because you're stretching it on both ends. So here's kind of the key with these two lines. We're going to take the virtual segment delete key and delete. Basically all we have to do is delete the inside lines. And we don't have to do that one because it's below. But let's just kind of look at it. I don't have to delete anything else. But because this is half, I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool and fill in just this half. Well, we don't even want to do that yet. Let's do this. We need to get this join out of there. So let's do this. Let's take the virtual segment delete key and delete all these extra lines. Because what we have is a hump. I don't have to delete those, but I am. So now for just a second, we can take our line away. And instead of moving it, I could just mirror it the other direction. Now we have these 2 points. I'm going to hold down the Shift key and select both of them. Grab both lines and go to Windows, Docker, Join Curves like we have been doing for the last 2 days, and we got rid of that, and then hit Delete. So here's the point that I'm trying to make with this other line. Let's mirror it back. And if we use the Smart Fill tool, it's going to fill in just that half. Now we can take this away and we can go left click, right click, Control D and make a duplicate, and then go right here till you get a 2. Sometimes that does that. If you don't hit that arrow perfect, Control D, holding down the Shift key. Why will it not just take it and move? There we go. It worked that time. Now we can actually get rid of our lines. And, you know, one time somebody told me that they liked my video because a lot of people might start over. Now I'm going to take that and delete that. Now here's kind of what we did in the previous video. We're going to take and ungroup these. So we're going to break them apart. Grab this side and break these apart. And then we can delete this line and this line. We can actually nudge our circle down. Now, whenever you get that, you see you've got a hole up into here, so we need to go break curve apart. Probably the same thing over here, break curve apart, and then we can delete these lines. Now we need to just delete that line. I must have nudged it down. Now here's kind of the key. We're already ready to go, but these are basically 2 pieces. But that'll work because we're just going to, this time we're going to weld them together. So it'll all be like one piece. I'm going to use the rotation Docker this time. Go to Docker Transform and Transformation. I've already got it set from my previous video. All you have to do to use that would be to set your pointer rotation to the center and do our magical apply. And there you have it. Now, I don't know if we're going to have any leaks. So I'm going to do what I always do and put a rectangle around the item. Just in case you have a leak, it won't leak into the other parts of the page, and luckily we don't have a leak. So in a little bit shorter time, by cutting that in half, and that be honest, that might be what my mentor was trying to get by with yesterday. That's pretty cool, pretty fast. You know, think about things like that. And I'm not saying you'll ever draw this, but it is a possibility. Anyway, hope that helped a little bit.